People think cryptocurrency is much of um, just noise making and all of that. No. So I'm going to go straight now to just give a little review of today and give us certain counsel onto what we need to look out for in crypto and even going forward as things are changing and things are bringing a new dimension in the crypto space. Okay, so Felix is my name. You're welcome into this interaction. And basically, don't let it get into your brain that you think you know so much thing about cryptocurrency. And unfortunately, we've not seen anything in cryptocurrency. Where we're going is so much, is so big. And the earlier we're humbled, the earlier we accept to be dynamic, and the earlier we're able to be teachable, the best we can get from cryptocurrency. But if you think you know so much and you've gotten all you need to get in cryptocurrency, I can tell you the knowledge of 2017, 2016, and all of that cannot hold water right now in cryptocurrency, let alone the knowledge of 2020, the knowledge of 2020 and 2021 may actually not help you in 2022, 2023, as the case may be. Things kept changing. Before I forget, I may not be opportune to start doing that for, in general interaction, but I'll have you as a kind of information. In 2022, especially beginning, just find yourself around, NFTs and all of those metaverse that we're having. Because if you look at in 2021, 2020 and 2021, it has been one creative idea or the other, perception or the other we having about yield farming, your meme token, you have NFTs, and NFTs has actually not got into the full-fledged. And then we're having metaverse and so many things around it, creating virtual land and all of those things. So what you need to do is to know your partitions, get your money, and get it to coins that have some utility, and you can get them stake. So if you're in cryptocurrency and you have not start staking coins, I would advise you to learn how to stake coins. And if you have not been participating in some pre-sales of some coins, I would advise you to get started. Now, but let's look at what we expect in crypto, not a verdict, but you can see Bitcoin have been struggling. Now, of course, we said we expected Bitcoin to struggle before now, and the Bitcoin struggling before now, and however, it has been struggling to break out. Let's look at it before we move further. BTC. Okay, BTC, there we go. Yeah, here's BTC. Now, if we have Bitcoin, as it were, you can see that if you're the type that do so much technical analysis, and you look at your MACD and the signal line of your MACD, BTC has been struggling bearish from about a few days now, and struggling all this while, and have below the histogram, and of course trying to break out here and couldn't succeed it, and we have it over and over and so. But this is what I expected in BTC, struggling as it were. If we can have it bounce off 55,000 to 54 or 53 or 54,000, 55,500 over the closing of the next candle. And so we can see that there's a struggle of a kind of ready to move for BTC. So we can have tomorrow, Monday, maybe before 9 p.m., the closing of hours. So like I use 8 hours, sorry. And so and just go by day. Now, so BTC, by day, it has been dumping as crazy as possible. So give and take, everybody have been predicting so many funny things around cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. As we have the psychology trauma around Christmas period and all of that. But we have good volume already on BTC that if we can break up and go above the Ichimoku cloud, red cloud, above 59,000 and able to close over, that's this week we're getting into, close over 59,800. Then we're able to break off both the cloud. Then you could see Bitcoin back to maybe 66,000 before the end of next week. And if we're unable to have a beautiful, reversal from tomorrow, and then to bounce up to 58,000 to 59,000, then anything that below 53,000 to 52,000, then we could have Bitcoin down to, let's go here. We could have Bitcoin down to, sorry, it's not a financial advice, okay? So we could have Bitcoin down to as low as $48,000, very possible. It's coming, you just get here. So there's so many psychological move around Bitcoin. So, but with respect, or where are you? Okay, let me go here, just to make it simple, more clean. Okay, so now if we have Bitcoin below 53, like I said, to 52 and all of that, then you can have Bitcoin back to 48,000 and eventually maybe, which is very unlikely anyway, which is very unlikely, then back to 42, 5,000, 42, 500 and then having a kind of necessary resistance down. But of course, we need to bounce off where we are right now to back to 58, 59,000. And then we could see 64, 65, and on 66,000. And then we're able to bounce up that. We couldn't hit 73,000 that we expected at that time because there's so much resistance for Bitcoin at 67, 68, $69,000 as it were. So for BTC, it's not a big deal because if it dump, of course, it can bounce. So, but be very careful if you hold a lot of Bitcoin. And so it's not a financial advice. So please don't take me for hold the trigger on my head and that Bitcoin never dropped to what you said it was going to drop to, but it has been consolidating for a few hours now. So we just need to bounce off where we are, as it were, coming for BTC. Let's go 4 hours. All right. So BTC, we need to be above 55,500, and then we can down, blah, blah, blah. Then up to 56, 58,000, 59. Then if we bounce off here, then we can have a smooth ride up to 65, 66. Yeah, so, but there's no big deal about Bitcoin. Maybe those of us who are trading, future trading, and you want to have, a good entry. And of course, you have to monitor the breakout of Bitcoin and so that you can have a good entry. But I always advise for people to be careful about, the season where there's no big drop or a kind of total trend reversal. There was a total trend reversal up from 50, 68, $69,000 and all of that. And then we've been down, 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 and down, then down. And so there we are today. And so I'm not even too much concerned about BTC. So I'm going to tell you a coin, if you can reach this coin. So if you're new tonight or you've been in crypto, if you can reach this coin, Raven has actually showed a kind of signal to break. If you can break over 11 cents, then we can have a very small ride up to about 14 to 15. And if we're able to break that, then we can have Raven up to 20 cents as it were. So if I were you and you want to buy Raven, and you can buy some fraction of Raven right now, and then wait for it to break above 11 cents to 12 cents or 11 cents as it were, then you can buy some more of Raven, from 11 cents to 12 cents as it were, then you can buy some Raven. And so if you're a staker or the people who like just to do swing and all of that, so you can buy it and get sold of Ravon. But of course, if BTC break down, then every market collapse down to and to take a new bottom entry and all of that. But if you look at it ordinarily, Ravon have been struggling down and trying to break the resistance no way over here and over here. And so but Ravon, I think if I have intention of using $1,000 to buy Ravon, I think I'd rather have used $300 to buy it now and then buy some more later. And then when it crosses 11 cents to 12 cents, and then can I buy more the remaining one. But if BTC break down, so you expect Ravon to not to make it up, as it were. Okay, yeah, there's another coin that I was checking. And so please, this is not a financial advice. So I'm not giving you a signal. So I'm just giving you what I feel about some coins I was checking. Okay, so Wasri coin. So this guy too was supposed to have a kind of a reversal, had been struggling to break out for a very long time, and it has been consistently down over and over and over again. And so if BTC have a trend reversal, then you could have this coin take a dimension. But maybe what you do is to watch over the coin can break above $1.26 or $1.27, then we could have a kind of a breakout of this coin eventually. So Wasri. Now, so ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to cryptocurrency, I will always advise us, knowledge-based business is made to be powered by the right information. Now, many persons come into cryptocurrency and they think they can make a lot of money by just jumping here and there. And then, no, that's not true. The people make a lot of money in cryptocurrency are actually people who can be patient and then learning while being patient. Now, sometimes people find it difficult to be patient and think that, okay, I'm not against you trading or day trading or scalping and all of that, but people make insane money in cryptocurrency. Number one, you must be ready to learn and follow trend of activities. Just like right now, people are making a lot of money on metaverse tokens. And of course, NFT is still going to blow up because we're having a lot of things people are creating in NFT, just funny things. In the metaverse, people are buying into funny stuff and buy land, virtual cars, virtual compound, virtual nonsense, everything. And people are proud to say, oh yeah, I buy this virtual land, I'm the owner of it. Nobody owns it except me, and I have the right of whatever. And the most important thing is that be very careful and understand the trend of activities. When those things are no longer invoked, so you know when to move your money out of those platforms or those coins into a real coins. And that's it. So now, if you're in cryptocurrency and you are not staking, you're not doing yourself anything good. That's the truth. Okay, so I was okay. I'll just write in the time. BTC waiting to return back up, and Ravon look good. And if resistance broken, it may break a new ground. And Wasri too could look good, of course, but had been struggling. And we may still have a further breakdown on Ravon. Oh, sorry, on Wasris if you buy it right now. Now, if you look at cryptocurrency generally now, what is trending and what is making a lot of sense in the space is for people who are staking, right? If you cannot stake, forget about it. And then, as a matter of fact, staking discipline you to hold some coins. Now, when you hold coins and you don't stake it, you probably may be tempted to sell it when it's as if it has actually moved to an extent. Now, no one says you should not make money, and no one says you should not take profit when they present themselves to you, but you must design what you want primarily, rather than just coming into the market, present. You must come into the market and then identify what exactly you're looking for. So now I'm going to show you sometime. I was sharing with somebody the other time. Let me check if I can still find this platform here. Okay, I think some of us on our community, on the platform, Mega Green, you know, Plan B, be with me, and we ask you if you are new, please, you can go to your phone and just take your Android phone. I think you have an Android phone here. So you could just take your Android phone, and what else you do if you do not have let me check over here. If you do not have Safe Power Wallet, because I was explaining to some persons the other day that there were just a kind of new development on Trust Wallet into Safe Power Wallet, and Safe Power Wallet into C98 wallet. So just kind of improvement. And generally speaking, the truth of the matter is that if you have Trust Wallet and you're using for your transaction, the best you do is to ensure that what you are using to store your coins should not be used to expose into the swapping, you know, and some of those airdrop, especially those Telegram airdrop. But of course, Safe Power Wallet now have a kind of better strength over the Trust Wallet, as it were. But I know very many persons are used to Trust Wallet. If you look at Safe Power Wallet, just like yesterday or this morning, they started a new airdrop. And if you look at it logically, what Safe Power Wallet do is to have a class airdrop. Now, if you go to your Android, and if you are new, I would love you to just go to your airdrop, go to your wallet, sorry, your phone, and go to your Play Store and type Safe Power, right? And type Safe Power in your Play Store, and so you can download Safe Power Wallet. Now, Safe Power Wallet is a combination of software and hardware. So when you download it, it's going to show you if you're actually creating an account on either Safe software or hardware. Now, some of us have this hardware of Safe Power. I have Safe Power Wallet hardware. Now, it is expected of you, if you are very, very serious in cryptocurrency, to have at least one hardware wallet, no matter how bad it is. Now, so this is a Safe Power. You know, you can see the logo, and it was an improvement of, so look at it. Okay. So Safe Power Wallets, here it is, here the logo. It's an improvement of Trust Wallet. So that's why some in combination and technology of activities on Safe Power look more bigger and stronger than Trust Wallet. Then you have C98, like a kind of improved version of it. So if you don't have, just go and have. And I would advise, if you have the Safe Power Wallet, just have this in behind your mind. Try to get the coin, SFP, try to get the coin, no matter how little it is. And it has been struggling for a very long time. I'm not saying I'm expecting a bull in this coin, but anything can happen in this coin anytime soon, right? In this coin. All-time high this coin has done so far was about how much? Just $4. And since it has been struggling up and down and all of that. So if you have money, you just get the wallet and get the token and put there in your wallet. Why? Like this yoke coin I'm talking about to do, not this, go here. So they do the IDO on the 30th. Yoke, all right. Okay. Sorry. I'm not sure, it's not this coin. Yoke. However, just ensure you have your wallet downloaded and then get yoke, sorry. If you download, verify it, and have your recovery phrase saved somewhere. And then this is what they do regularly. They bring updates of different coins that's going on IDO that has a kind of connection or negotiation with them, and then ask their community to do a drop with it. Now, what they want to do now is a coin that, of course, in our community, we'll be trading this coin, CKB. I'm just doing this for the purpose of emphasis, especially people who, all right, CKB. Now, CKB Navos, or it's actually going on gradually. So it's migrating to what they call Gold Woken or Coven or something in the new blockchain system. Look at it. So now there's a sentiment around this, right? There's a sentiment. So look at the new blockchain they're launching into. God Woken, okay, it's live. So they are moving this into a new protocol, right? So it's a God Woken, our own compatible layer. That's layer 2 from the layer 1 mainnet into the layer 2. And so as a providing fast, scalable, and familiar platform for decentralized application, join the Woken whitelisting program. Okay, now what SafePower have done is to make this thing available for the community to participate in the airdrop, and by next week on the 30th, when the IDO will be live, and so anyone can still participate. But through this, people can take advantage to get some, and then asking people to swap their protocol or their coin back to the new token from Navos, right? From Navos to God's Coven or Woken or whatever. So you can read up more about this later, and then to read more. This token had actually been struggling. It did well sometime about a year ago or so, and then at a point now have a kind of retracement and had been struggling within a range. I think it's on Binance and other platform, crypto.com. And so now, why am I showing all of this? You probably will hear from people and you don't understand what it means. And you may think the best you can do is to just give your money to third party to trade for you and give you a percentage. I'm not so sure, but I think it may not be too profitable for you, because eventually, should they have any problem, they come back to tell you, oh, we're sorry, this will happen, and all of that. So if you're on this forum, and either you're in a community or not, so download SafePower Wallet and follow the instructions. But I'm sure if you have not been, you probably may say you don't have enough money to do that. But if you have, why not? We've done a lot of airdrop on that, and we make a lot of money. And think there was an airdrop I did on SafePower. Just swap this, swap it. In fact, it was this that made me to swap a particular coin that I swap at $3, and I swap almost about $1,000 worth of the coin on it and kept it there. And this coin went up to as high as $190 eventually. And so
how many this coin 10 cents this year? Yeah, times this company is this.
Okay, so if you find yourself out of our forum, just know you're a disturbance, and we don't have time to start talking to how to discipline you. The best way, when you find yourself out, you can discipline yourself out of our environment. Right, so that's for, about SafePower. Now, my sentiment about this coin is this. I already have the coin for a very long time, and the sentiment is this: if they are doing a drop and they're doing a swap to another blockchain, and it's going to make people to hold some volume of the coin for some time now, that means you could have a slight push up in the coin. So what I will do is to looking for a fresh money, buy some of it, And then outside the swap, I need to do to take advantage of the shares of the yoke. And so I can look for little money and buy some of them. And then of course, this is a hype around it that may push the coin up. So I think it's about 3 cents now. Let's check. So that's about 3 cents now. And so it may push up. Let's check if you can see now the coin CKB. Let me quickly check. CKB. Okay, so you can see the coin, of course, had actually been, it's actually not bearish as it were. So, but it could have more push up. But ordinarily, the coins should pull back. But what's going to happen now? We can have a kind of, sorry, guys, let me just push up here. CKB. Okay. Now the coins will actually pull back. Now it was down for a while, and then eventually, let's go here. Right, try breaking out. That is over coming here. I think I've seen it about 10 cents before. This coin CKB, sorry. KB. Okay, CKB. So go here. CKB. Novice network. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay, time high, that's about 4 cents thereabouts. And so, yeah, I remember when we bought it was many zeros sometime. And that was, okay, that was 2020. Okay, so now the coin, with all these things they want to do, of course, could have a push up. So if I can take a little money and buy some of it and keep it over. And then when it can take up back to maybe 4 cents, 5 cents, why not? I can sell and then have the money. While the one I bought to swap, I can just leave it there in my safe power wallet to be doing what it's doing. Yeah, and something I actually brought up here. Okay, those of us who are on platforms on maybe private mentorship, and sorry, I needed to check an update on our Eternity Cloud. I've not really had time. So those of you who participated on Eternity Cloud, I'll have to thereafter check. I know what's the update, and some of you talked about you couldn't add your MetaMask wallet. I'm not sure there's any difficulty doing that, but I will have to check the update thereafter to check what's happening. But I'm sure it was when we did sending money. So if I really, honestly speaking, I was surprised that round 1 finished, round 2, and round 3. So everything now is over. Come on, that's crazy. So that everything is over. And so maybe we're waiting for distribution. So, but I'll have to check later and maybe circulate the update and all of that. So if you participate in Eternity Cloud, congratulations. And so let's see what's going to happen. Of course, what we did was to buy into the rumor, and let's watch what's going to happen in the news. I may not be surprised that it could be very big. So, but I think it looks big. And so, but this is our perception. But I think Eternity Cloud looks so big. And so we're going to be watching out for any latest updating. For if you're still having issues about connecting your MetaMask wallet, I think you need to redo it over and over again so that can get the best solution to it. Should there not be, and maybe by tomorrow, I'll have to check an update to that. They can give us what to do about it. Okay, and for those of you who are looking at it, or where did I do this? I'm sure it was not for general. I think it was for either Be With Me or private mentorship group. I forgot it. And so, but over time, once some of those coins are in the market, we can still be privileged to take advantage of it. Just like there's some coins now, we're trying to check update about. Okay, like I remember sometime told people to stake on other pad, right? And so you can buy some other pad. I think it's very, very cheap now. And then stake, just forget about it. Funny thing was that this afternoon I was somewhere and I checked on Midas burnout. I was hearing people saying that Midas burnout, where some of us who burn out lately were returned to. I never knew that I had some that were returned to the other wallet I used. So when I just got there, I checked and I saw there was some Midas that was returned there and was just having fun. So seriously, the point is that when you're able to learn how to be patient and diversify into different staking, and then you could have your trading going on. Like myself, my bots do a lot of trading for me. So I just set some trade and leave it there, and then on and on and on. So when I just have some leisure time, I come back to check what's happening and probably take some money back to other things and then let them be, as it were. So, but sometimes I have to document some of my things because there are so much things that you open. Like if I was surprised when somebody was asking me, I want to connect my Eternity Cloud, I nearly say, what is Eternity Cloud? So, but the truth is this, those things help you, discipline you. It, in fact, it propel you to do better and well, as if you've not done anything. And so that's why staking is very important. And so for those of us who are new, basically you ask me, oh, what's staking? What's staking? Staking is just contributing to the network protocol, of a given coin. And so once you do that, you agree that let my coin, just stay there and contribute to the strength of the network for confirmation. So you are getting rewarded with certain fractions from that contribution you've done. But the good thing is this, you are being given those reward in the coin and not just maybe dollar value, as it were. So that's why it's expedient to have, some staking project. You put in money, buy the coin and keep it there. And then outside those one, you are conventionally trading, as it were. So we have to learn. Like some of us too, I know some people participated on this Royce. So I wouldn't know where we are going on it. Some people could ask me, oh, we've done this Royce Yumi wallet, and I can't really recall what exactly we're going to get from it. But because we've started and then we get some review about it, then information come, oh, this is where they are now. This is what you are supposed to do. But sometimes when we bring some of those things, people don't pay rap attention. They feel like, oh, these things are too many. I don't have time and all of that, until it's obvious before people start asking so many questions. And so what I advise, if you're in a forum and those things are sent, if you do not understand, you ask questions and say, oh, what's this? What's this? And then people will be able to explain. Like some things we just start. It's not as if we have, total understanding of it, but we start and we begin to research more. Just like yesterday or last week or, a few days past, me and Inogo were somewhere. We're just checking some of the coins we're doing. And we've not really even checked detail about the coin that is Quidika. And we saw that this coin just having 500 million total supply, maximum supply. What? This thing is not too many, not up to 1 billion. And we have coins that have 2 point something billion, 1 point something billion. Like what's happening, somebody called my attention. Like those of us who are on this, we bought this coin. Let me just quickly check. And other coins were more than that, like this coin, IMX. I remember I told us to buy Mutable X when it was Lysa, I think around very low amount of money. And I think we did, in fact, on coin list, they did the pre-sale too. And then now looking at the volume was about how many billion? Either 2 billion or 1 point something billion, 1.9. Let me just check. Okay, 2 billion. And then we checked that this coin actually moved up. Okay, 2 billion, is this too much? We saw that this coin was close to 2 billion and it did so well before it came down. Filecoin. Okay, Filecoin still at $54 and how many billion? That's about 1.9 billion or thereabout of the volume. Yeah, let's go here. Sorry. It's about 1.20, 1 whatever billion. And then we checked, sorry, I'm not in a practical class where we want to do that. Okay. Yeah. So please just understand, okay, was it file? I was checking another. Okay, I think there's a coin of similar to file. I think it was file. I've forgotten, but I'll still check. But the most important thing is that Immutable X, I'm not asking people to go and buy. But when you're buying into coin, partition some that you know that these are project coins and they have use cases around them. It doesn't matter what performance they are doing now. They're not doing well as you expected, but they have a very nice project. You should hold the project, just like how many people holding Cardano because of the project around it. Now, it may not look as if it's doing well, but the project around it, when it's going to be doing well, a lot of people will not know. So what should I do? Let me have handful of it right now and then forget about it, right? And what I can forget, maybe if it's $20 that you have capacity to forget, buy it and forget it. If it's $100 you have capacity to forget, buy and forget it. If it's $200 you have capacity to forget, buy and forget it. And make sure you have a spread into different project coins. And then while you are now trying to do your regular trading and then buy into some meme coin, make money, return it back to some project coin, and then you'll be fine eventually. Then the last is, there are so many things like it was in Abuja, we're showing to people about crypto.com, about Celsius wallet and all that. It sounds alien to a lot of people. They do not know that they could have a wallet where they can lend their coin and take out fiat money and use it for other things. Most trader does that. They do this. They open Celsius wallet. They keep their Litecoin, Ethereum, Cardano there, and then take loan of USDT and take it out, and then go and trade with the USDT, because when they will pay back, they're going to pay interest based on the USDT collected, not the coins that are there as a collateral. However, you must understand that the coin too, maybe you also have it in a reasonable volume that no matter how deep the price, you're not affected. And of course, good thing if you're smart enough, people have done that. They use the money and trade and make some money and eventually return back again and increase their stake in the system. And so those are things that people are leveraging on. Many of us don't know that people now are taking advantage of some project just for you. Take advantage of it. They tell you, please help us send our messages on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok. And then when you have done that, bring the proof that you've done that. We pay you fraction of our coin. And that's exactly what people are doing on airdrop. And then in some airdrop, we'll say, okay, when you do it, but be very careful about airdrop of Telegram. It can be very funny. Now you do it, you share with friends, and they do that. You make more money, you make more of the coin, and eventually, when the coin becomes something big, you make a lot of money. And so let's always pay attention to some of those things like that. And I think I need to, okay. Sorry, guys, sorry, this is not for you. Yeah, this is not for you. Don't worry. Whatever is for you, but this is not for you. So that I don't complicate issues for you. Okay, I think at this point I need to have a pause so that you have questions you can ask. And those of us on what was it called? This our business. Those of us on Zinc coin, and somebody called me yesterday and was asking a lot of funny questions, and so please let me use this medium to clarify a lot of things to people out there about Zinc. We are in Zinc, and why do we participate in Zinc? We saw the rumor they atomized, and if those rumors become realistic, then that's big. But what if it does not? Well, we don't know. So things are about to happen is that if they don't, it's bound to be hijacked. That's the truth. Now, but if they do, that's going to make sense. So why? So because some person asked me, what's so unique about Zenith coin and all of that? Can't I just go to the market and buy it? Why not? You can just go to the market and buy it. Now, but there are two things that we've been able to, look at in the system with all this coin. Is not only the coin you are getting, we're getting the coin and looking at taking advantage of when other things start coming into the system, we're already in the ecosystem, and then we can leverage on them. That's one too. Now, I was okay. I was in Kano, I was in Bauchi, I was in Jos and some other places. And I told some persons there, I say, if it had not been for Zenith, probably we wouldn't have met ourselves. So that means I was able to use the affiliate system to meet and reach out to a lot of people, and we become a fold. And in that fold, we saw that it's not about making the money, it's all about multiplying the money. So basically, we now take advantage of the project, and at the same time, being able to spread the gospel of cryptocurrency, blockchain technology into other people, and the other people too who probably wouldn't have enough money or more money to buy into certain coin and see buy more eventually. And if they start with Zenith, they're able to have the coin, they're able to build an ecosystem, they make some money, and then they're able to transfer to some coins. And because the reality is that if you do not have effective cash flow, holding coin can be very frustrating. That's the reality. If anyone says, just hold, you should have something to fall back to, because if you do not have, you will sell definitely. And that's why, all we've been able to do. So if you're still like trying to figure out, are you sure, are you not sure? Is Zinc, because I'm not sure it's a good project and all that. Well, I'll advise you to just maybe leverage a little on it and watch how it goes. Because I've done a lot of projects like that, and then eventually it's like I say, are you sure it's going to be? But it become big. But what if something happens eventually? Am I going to kill myself? Absolutely no. But you will regret if you were unable to start and something big happened there, and then you tell yourself, "Oh, if I had known, I would have just tried it." Like somebody called me yesterday because I was able to participate in Mutable X. That was early last month or 2 months ago, and he called me and said, "Oh wow, he sold his Immutable X at $3, and I'm thinking that it was going to retrace, and then Immutable X left that and move up to now. Assuming those coins were supposed to be maybe a coin for staking or minting and all of that, the person will have been more disciplined not to have touched the coin, as it were. So that's why you need to cement and create some taproot system in your crypto adventure. I think it makes a lot of sense. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. So you have any question, you can get them typed, and so that we can respond to them. And I'm you can tell me that. Somebody say, I can't see. Do you have a question? All right, someone say, I can't see your screen. No, that should be peculiar to you. Maybe you log out and log in. Probably you can see the screen. We'll say, please. Okay, I have a question or on how to stake. Oh, no, there are so many coins you can stake. Number one, if you don't have for Celsius wallet, all right? Now you don't have crypto.com wallet and all of that. So whoever that invited you here, you can ask him send me your link. Because in one thing about crypto.com wallet is if you don't use someone's link, there's a reward of $25 worth of crypto.com, which is CRO, you will not be given. So, but if you use someone's link, the person got some, you get some. Celsius, you use someone's link, you stake at least any coin worth above $200. Now, the persons to get some fraction, and then you to get some fractions of maybe $20 or $40 worth of Bitcoin as it were. So there are links you need to take from whoever that invited you. We have Celsius, we have crypto.com, we have many staking platforms. Like even Pick DeFi now, I'm sure, of course, it will be very expensive for people to stake because you can't stake Pick DeFi now on BEP20. It can only be staked on Ethereum blockchain. And so the allocation to BEP20 is over. And so some of us have staked it for 1,000 days. Hex will I stake for 5 years, and some other people stake for as many years as they can. So they will have many staking platforms. So we have crypto.com, we have Salesforce, we have, then even on, it was the other day I was doing an experiment here. Let me just check. I was doing an experiment on Radium. Yeah, this coin, Raid. Look at it. I was doing an experiment, just like a class like this, and I was doing an experiment on Radium. So Radium is $9.6 now. And I think when I was doing the experiment, it was lesser than that. And so I discovered that Radium was doing staking, and Radium was supposed to be a DEX exchange too. And then I was doing a kind of, for Radium. So now, what do I need to do to have Radium stake? I need to have Phantom Wallet. And so Phantom Wallet can be downloaded on Google Chrome extension. So I have to stake Radium, just using an example for you guys. Number one, I bought Radium very cheap. So, and I was doing an experiment for people to understand Radium. And then, so quickly, I have to connect to, because that's where you need those decentralized wallet or DApp wallet, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and all that. But for staking and even for security purpose, you need a system. If you are seriously committed to cryptocurrency, be careful about your mobile phone, because sometimes you can hold your mobile phone, you go out, somebody gets it snatched, or sometimes you go out, we have funny situation in Nigeria. Sometimes said somebody was going out and then some funny whatever apprehended them and say, hey, open your wallet and all of that. So be very careful. Have your system at home. Important stuff, your crypto business, seriously, let it be on your system. Then everything in your phone, and it can be very funny. So please be careful. So now you have MetaMask or you have Phantom. We have different wallets now, like even XDeFi wallet. This is a wallet. Yeah, I hope I know my password for this guy. Yeah. So technology is advancing every day. I hope I remember the one. So when I see people complaining of they're not making money or this is that, I get for us. Here's another wallet that's on, I have USDC here. Oh my God, 470 something dollars. That's good. So I'm going to pull it out to do something. That is wasting here, man. So maybe I must have sent here to do something with it and I forgot it and stuff like that. So now this is Radium, and look at staking. And then I bought Radium, and then I was doing an experiment. Now imagine just I'm not sure it's up to 2 months, right? And I experimented and stake how many? 64.44. And right now I've gotten about 2.29. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm looking for a crew of asset. Let's say, for instance, let's say if 64 had given me 2.29, now, that means if it was 64 times 10 of it. Yeah, 10. That's 640. All right. So if it were 64 times 20, that 1,280. Now imagine 2.229, if I'm not mistaken, multiplied by 20. That means I will have gotten 44.58. See the disadvantage why people don't make money much in cryptocurrency. Now, this, when I bought it, was a very small amount of money. Now it's 9.6. What happened when this coin maybe probably get to $500 per one, and you have 44 multiply, that, let's say 44. That's about $22,000. Now, why am I saying this? I remember when we stake Matic, about 61,000 or about 101,000. 101,000 Matic was bought at $1,000 and was take, and on a daily basis was getting around 40 something or thereabout. So in a month was getting around 894 thereabouts. Yeah, but this is the issue. As at that time, Matic was 0.018. So multiply by 0.018. That's $16 in a month. And so people say, no, why would I invest up to $1,000 and in a month I'm earning $16? But the truth is this, we are not looking at the dollar, we are looking at the volume of the coin. And so that continued 894 per month. So divide by 30 days. That means average of 29. No, it was more than 8. It was about 1,000 plus or thereabouts. So, but give and take, let's say about 29 per day. And people are like, what the hell is this? Then until Matic. So it means that if we're getting that volume right now, so in a month, you're still having 894 of Matic. How much is Matic now? Let's check. So this is the discipline. So Polygon, I think 1.3 or 1.4 or something thereabout. Okay, 1.58. So imagine this. Okay. So imagine this multiplied by 1.58. $1,400. That was $16 a year plus ago. And then you're having this volume. And that's the advantage. And so when you stake, you make more money eventually, but of course you need to be patient and you need to understand the project per se, and then you make a lot of money. All right, somebody say something, take in here. Please have, okay, someone say, what's the update about Pig DeFi? No update, what update do you want? Everybody is taking. I have my own for 1 year, so 1,000 days. That's about close to 3 years. So I don't go there for anything. I send my Matic to Celsius and it has not dropped up to now. It's been over 24 hours. Please, I hope you use the right protocol. Please be sure you use the right protocol. And so if you use the right protocol, then wait for it, it's going to come. Or you can chat with the support on Matic or on Celsius. But have you sent other coins and they've dropped in your Celsius? Please let me know, or the fellow. So how can I get my hardware wallet? You order for it. You can go to, I think I have to check the link again. I actually bought about 4 that time, or 6, and I gave some out, and some people, it took a long time because of COVID-19 rule that time. So I think I have to check, okay. Please. Okay, why not? If you're in our forum and you're not on Celsius, you're not on different platforms, maybe what will happen is that I'm going to do a review again, probably this week and then upload some of them. But if you're like on Build With Me, you need to go on the Build With Me platform and go back to old messages. If it's going to be stressful, of course, it's going to be stressful for me too. So maybe pray I have the grace to check and then I can get it over and over for us. Please, which other project can we buy? Oh, there's so many projects. Have you bought into your Zinc? This is the person that's asking me which other project can we buy. Oh, have you bought into your Zinc? Have you bought into many projects? We have so many projects. And I'm sure if you are even in private mentorship or you are on Build With Me, there are so many things we've even sent that people have not bought into. There was one funny thing we were trying. They say it's an app to do communication. I don't know how many of us have done it. We were just sending it and what did they call it? What's the app? Punking, is it Punky or Punk Panda? Okay, Punky something. Punk Panda. And so they said they want to do communication and you can talk, so you can do video call, you can do voice call with people and all of that. So you can go to your
Punk Panda.
Punk Panda. Okay, thank you, sir. So, or if you're on our forum, I'm sure you must have done it. Now, listen, sometimes some things will look so funny and people will not take it seriously. And I think ordinarily, Shivas will have taught a lot of us lessons, how people didn't take some information seriously. And one of the things is in the Punk Panda, you can download the app. When the link was sent to all our groups, you can download the app and forget about buying into the pre-sale. But me, I bought into the pre-sale. So my second name is called Risk. And so how they're going to do their thing, I don't know. And so people ask me, how are you sure this thing has it? Nothing is sure is the word of God that is sure. Okay, so you can take advantage of it. There's so many things that we're doing. And if you're in our forum, maybe if you're not in our forum, whoever invited you, you tell him to lead you to our forum so that you can get awareness about these things. You can send me a key, this person. Okay, can Ada and Matic be staked on sessions? Why not? There are a lot of people, a lot of places you can stake them. Where can I stake Hex? Well, I don't know, maybe Hex staking is still on, but I know we stake. There should be, right? Yeah, I wouldn't know. Hex.
It's still on, sir. It's still on.
Okay, so go to hex.com and then buy Hex inside your MetaMask and connect your Hex wallet to it, and then you're good to go.
We will pay gas fee through this month.
Okay, so you can go to hex.com and then connect it to your MetaMask. So, and then ensure you buy Hex, and so you can stake it. So see on. What's the advice for Punk Panda? Okay, this person have asked this question. Anything related to staking meet? Okay, invited you. Thank you. Please, can you help share your more light about this project? Well, the MetaV part is not for general place. If you have a guarantee allocation, will it still be required to whitelisting and all that? This is the project is not for general forum. So, please, sir, good evening. What can you say about Crow? Nothing. Crow go up. He couldn't break $1. Retrace, and it can come back to 40 cents. So I don't know what price it is now. Let me check Crow. So, but for sure, Crow struggled to break $1 and it couldn't break, and so it will have it bomb down. So, so he's still struggling. The guy is very stubborn, and so I expected the guy should have been in 40 cents by now, but that means the guy is still very bad. So it got to 60 something cent and then trying to go back up. That means the guy is very, very strong. There's something I always like people to understand. When you are handling a project, establish what you want to achieve on the project. Is it a long-term holding project or just a coin to swing, right? So if it's a coin to swing, when you have a jack-up, you sell it off because you want to swing it. So if it's not a coin to swing, then No matter what the price is doing in the market, you don't bother about it because it's not for swinging. It's practically for holding as a project. So if you cannot establish that, you will definitely be under, oh my God, this coin is going up. Like myself now, my Quidica, for instance, the little fraction I bought on Quidica, $636, and it went up to as high as $8,400. I didn't sell because I was not interested in swinging and all of that. Whatever is going to happen to it, let it happen. It got there, $8,400, and it came down to $1,300. None of my business. Now it moved up again and it got to about $7,200. I don't even have time to go and check it because I've said this is what I want to achieve. Now, fellas, can it not come down to that your money? Very possible. So what happened? No pain, nothing, because I wanted. The worst is this is what I've established to achieve, and then it goes up, and then I start freaking about it, and later, network is bad or something. Okay, so the market go up, and I've told myself, I want to hold this coin, or I want to stake this coin, let it be there. Just like we have stake Hex. We stake Hex since how many months? Or like myself, my Hex have been staked for more than a year or 2 years. And Hex, the one I didn't want to stake, it was somewhere there. And now what happened? Hex went up to as high as 51 cents. Because I've staked it and I want to stake it for 5 years and stay, and then Hex move up to 51 cents. And I'm sure Hex went down to about 18 cents again or 19 cents. Oh my God, if I have known, I would have sold that 51 cents. Now, there is no need for a short pullback. Maybe it is better I lose some cent than to lose the potential of many dollars. So for that, you must establish those facts so that you don't get freaked about it. The same coin, you can have 3 plans on it, and then you can be fine no matter what's happening in the market for that, okay? Yeah, somebody asked something. What do I do to be guided and monitor as a novice? All right, this question, what do you do to be guided and monitor as a novice? Now, we in Plan B, we have Academy, okay? We have Academy. These are general interactions, and we believe that either you're in Academy or not, you can make money. Now, but you want to do the business well. The truth is this: when you don't have mentor, you lack method, and you may be void of result. Now, the truth is that you need somebody to hold you by the hands. Every mentor have another mentor, and into another mentor, and into another mentor. So that means you need a mentorship. So you have to go in Plan B. This is what we operate. We have free group just like this, and we have both free group for Telegram, free group for WhatsApp, and interaction like this, right? Then added to it, we have Academy, Basic, Intermediate, Advanced, Masterclass is there. We have, Low Gems Forum. I think you pay for that too. In different categories, we have Build With Me. Build With Me is expected that if you're on Build With Me, it's either you don't know much about cryptocurrency, that means you have to enroll in Basic. Basic is 150, Intermediate is 300, and Advanced is 500, and then Masterclass is $1,000, and then you can enroll in all of them if you wish. And then you have the Build With Me is $1,500 yearly. Now, you probably might have known much about cryptocurrency, but you want to be guided with the right information, how to partition your portfolio, which one to hold, which one to stake, and all of that. Then that's exactly what we're doing Build With Me. And that's what we said. Information, instruction, and action. Then we have private mentorship. Private mentorship is a $5,000 one-off $5,000 there, embodiment of information, direction, training, both into fundamental research strategy and some other things. So it all depends on you as a novice. Then you have to get started from the basics. Somebody say, any update on GoFounder? Wow, I think this guy in Aliyu always have update following them on GoFounder. I can't remember vividly when I log into my GoFounder. So all I followed them up at a point. It was as if I was a very terrible terrorist in their forum. I kept on saying, when are you guys going to launch? When are you guys going to launch? You kept saying you're going to launch as fast as possible. And they told me, if you're not comfortable, request for your refund, your $100, and we'll refund your money, so that if you think we're scam and all of that. So for now, I don't get any updates about them, but they kept on doing one thing or the other. They're going to do this, they're going to do that, and all of that. So for now, maybe I think, how many updates do I want to check? Eternity Cloud. So, okay, go Founder, and one other thing. So I'll check. All right, thank you very much, everyone, and do enjoy yourself. And we're getting into the new week, and so we should expect the good news for our business. But whatever happens, just understand that in business, it's either you get your expectation nice, or you get it the other way around. But whichever way, ability to manage what to see is what makes you who you are, and not just when you, oh my God, I've lost my money and all of that. Money must be made and money must be lost. Naturally, money must be made, money must be lost. So, but the truth is this, we've always been hearing this, that in the financial market, fantastically, if you're not patient, you cannot get the best. So patience is a virtue that everyone must cultivate. So thank you very much. Do have a nice rest. Bye-bye.